This day and age, we're constantly communicating with people we care about, we want to stay connected to, and we want to be a part of their lives. Something I've neglected over and over and over again is understanding how to use radios and communication devices other than my phone. Because communication is so important this day and age, I felt pretty inadequate with the little bit that I knew and I had self-taught. I wanted to take a class. I was fortunate enough to just get through taking and completing Radio Made Easy's Zero to Hero radio operator class. And I wanted to share this with y'all. It's an incredible class, and what you get, the bang for your buck, is off the charts. Not only do you get a really awesome, thorough workbook that Evan goes through literally with no experience at all of even having to turn on a radio to all this advanced ham operator stuff. You get a whole pack of everything that you need to get started. Your radio, being able to charge it, accessories like earpieces, all kinds of awesome stuff. By now, we've seen multiple things happen that kind of shake us and scare us, where we may not be able to talk to our loved ones if we're at work, like cell phone towers going down for hours and hours at a time. And just knowing that I now have the tools that I can continue to educate myself and get better at this, makes me feel a lot better that I can be able to communicate with my loved ones. Some of the stuff that Radio Made Easy goes over is just your overview of your radio, the theories, even stuff like the electromagnetic spectrum, relationship between frequency and wavelength, your line of sight communication strategies, what bands are going to work better in an urban environment as opposed to more of an open environment out in the country. And what was super fascinating for me and what's going to end up being very useful is learning how to actually take a bare radio and program it by hand if you don't have a computer, and be able to set up even just for like a convoy or a road trip instead of having to constantly use your cell phones. Or a lot of the places that I go and travel, there is no cell phone service. So being able to have a radio in the vehicle behind me that's traveling with me, you can share that road trip now and kind of feel connected. Like, hey man, do you see that deer over there in the left? Or are you good on gas? Let's go ahead and stop. It's a really easy way that a lot of people look over that just makes life easier. So if this is something that you're interested in, or it's a skill that you think you might want to learn and get better at, or even get started a new hobby, the Zero to Hero course from Radio Made Easy was a fantastic class. I can't recommend it enough. Go check them out, radiomadeeasy.com. Look for a class near you and stay in touch with the ones that you love. It's super important.